Hey guys, Metal Driver here bringing you another WWE Elite review. Today I'll be looking at Series 82, Finn Balor. Looking at the sides of the box, you see an image of Finn Balor on both sides. The back of the box features an image of Finn Balor, a brief bio, career highlights, a description of this figure, and the rest of the figures that are in this wave. Bio includes from Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland. Weight 190 pounds, and a height of 5 feet 11 inches. Career highlights include Universal Champion, Intercontinental Champion, and NXT Champion. The description states, "The Rogue Prince made his future his past, returning to retrace his steps and reclaiming his throne as flag bearer of NXT." Alright, so that was a quick look of the box, and as a side note, for those of you who had requested that I review this figure a couple months ago, I'm so sorry that it took so long to get to this review. Ton of things came out at the same time, including my Series 2 and Series 3 of the AEW line. So thank you for your patience. I said I would get to this video and I finally got to it. Sorry that it took so long. I did pick up a few other figures from this wave, so I'm not sure if anyone's interested in me reviewing Keith Lee. I did pick up that figure, so if you want me to review that, go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, if not, then I'm going to skip right on to Series 83 after this figure. But that being said, let's go ahead and open this figure up and take a closer look at Finn Balor. Alright, and here is Finn Balor out of the packaging. But before we take a look at the figure, let's go ahead and look at the accessories that he comes with. Alright, so the accessories that he comes with are several interchangeable hands, which includes open hands and gripping hands. Then his left hands feature his new tattoo, which looks pretty nice. Doesn't seem to be any sloppiness in the paint, any fuzziness, bad line work, or missing paint. Then looking at that the other way, so I can give you a better idea of how that looks. So it looks really nice on this hand, then let's go ahead and look at the gripping hand. So paint looks really good on that as well. Doesn't seem to be much sloppiness, although it does look like there's some missing paint on this side here. Whereas you look at the other hand, it doesn't have that missing part. Then the other hands that he has are his pointing hands, and then the left one also has that new tattoo. So this one looks pretty good as well. Not too bad. So it's nice to finally have the new tattoo on a Finn Balor figure. Then the other accessory that he has is his entrance shirt, featuring his new Finn Balor logo. So this looks really nice. The print is really good on this shirt. The material is the same material we see on all these shirts. So it's got the Velcro on the back, so it is easy to remove. So you can just go ahead and take this off. Then looking at the head sculpt. Now this is a brand new head sculpt, at least on an elite body. I'm not sure if this has appeared on a basic figure, but this head sculpt looks really good. It's really well done, looks just like Finn Balor. It's got this mean look on his face. The paint came out very well on this figure. Lips look good, the eyes are well painted, so are the eyebrows. The hair looks really good, it's got this nice fade, which is done really well. I think Mattel's doing a good job on this style of hair. So really good head sculpt. To me, other than the tattoos, the head sculpt is really the selling point for me. He's got this nice thick beard, pretty well painted, and the mustache is painted well. So a great looking head sculpt. Love how this turned out. Alright, then taking a look at the body. So we have seen this type of body before, pretty much the same one that we see all the time with Finn Balor. Now there are a few differences with this figure and the previous one that was released in Series 74. He's got this big long painted armband here in black, whereas the previous one did not have that. He also has this armband here by the bicep, which again the previous one did not have that, so you can take a look at that. So you can see the differences in the paint applications on the figures. Then also, this new Finn Balor has new tattoos on his right arm, more specifically the tricep and the forearm. So he's got these numbers here, so the numbers came out really well. They're nice and tiny, so I'm always impressed when these numbers or letters that are this small come out very well on the figure. Now the previous Elite 74 does not have that. He also does not have this new tattoo here, which is this crude looking dinosaur. So nice updated tattoos on this figure, really well done. Then looking at the trunks, they're just black trunks. He's got his new Finn Balor logo here, which is painted really well, no sloppiness, no mispaint, no fuzzy line work, just overall really good looking. He's got another logo on the back, on his right butt cheek, so the reds look really good, the white looks really good. Now it does look like that it only has one coat of paint on the white, so I don't know how well you can see that on camera, but it's not a big deal. It still looks good, it's executed pretty well. Then look at the rest of the lower body. Just standard flesh tone on the legs, no added paint detail. Black standard knee pads, no added detail there as far as paint goes. And then he's got standard black boots, just a solid black with a little bit of dark blue at the bottom of the heel. So not a whole lot of detailing on the lower body, but the paint that it does have on the upper body looks really good, especially on the new tattoos. So overall, really pleased with how that looks, especially this head sculpt. That turned out very well in my opinion. Alright then, going over the articulation on Finn Balor. So his head is on a ball joint, which allows it to look that high up, and it can look that far down. His head can turn side to side, but it's a bit stiff on mine. And it can tilt. Shoulders have a hinge, which allows it to go that high up. It can rotate all the way around. There's a bicep swivel. He has single jointed elbows, which gets a good 90 degrees. There is a swivel and a hinge at the wrist. The ab crunch allows him to go that far forward and that far back. He has a waist swivel. There are ball joints at the hips, which allow the legs to go really far out. They can go that high up. There is a thigh cut. He has double jointed knees. There is a cut at the top of the boot. The ankle has a hinge, which allows it to go that high up. It can go that far down, which is really good. And the ankle does have some slight ankle pivot. Alright, and here is the new Elite 82 Finn Balor, next to the previous Elite 74 Finn Balor figure. Alright, so what are my final thoughts on the new Series 82 Finn Balor figure? I think it's a pretty solid figure. I think he comes with a pretty good set of accessories. The hands that he comes with are pretty good in my opinion. They've got the new tattoo on his left hand, which is really well done. He also has his new tattoo on his right arm. Or actually, I should say the two new tattoos. He's got a cool entrance shirt, and then the best feature of this figure is the head sculpt. It's really well done. It captures his current look that he has in NXT. It's really well done, really well painted. So it's definitely a figure that I think it's worth picking up, especially if you are a Finn Balor figure. And not only that, but I've noticed that with a lot of the Finn Balor figures, they're usually not the same figures that are always released. Unlike other figures like AJ Styles, where it's usually the same set of accessories, same head sculpt, just with a different tight design. Seems like with the last few Finn Balor releases, they all had different head sculpts, or something that made them worth picking up in my opinion. So I think this is a really solid figure, and worth picking up. So if you like this review, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe so you can see more WWE Elite reviews. Follow me on social medias and keep up to date with all my wrestling figure photography. And I'll see you next time.